Thank you. Can you listen to me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I'm just sharing my screen before I should get started. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So today the topic of discussion is the fostering NEP through SWAM. Now, basically, what is the relationship with the new education policy? What exactly is SWAM and how exactly it is going to help to entire education fraternity across the country that we are going to see in this small lecture. Now, basically, let's go and try to see what exactly the NEP 2020 is addressing to. Now, while designing the educational policy, the policy framers have got a lot of challenges before them. And the most difficult challenges these people were facing are limited teacher across the country. We have seen that in the different universities and colleges, there is a sparsity of the availability of the teachers, especially in senior level. The senior level teachers are not available, and that is why it has been seen that in the most of the universities or the colleges, people just employ the clock hour basis or the newly passed student, and they get the work done through them. So this is a niche need of the country that we have to address to the availability of the senior level of the teacher. The other problem while designing the NEP, that is a education policy, was the uh, subdominal government and the leadership scarcity. There is nobody to come forward and take the challenges and execute it. And the last and most important thing, which were the great problem, is that the disimproving regulatory system. That is the encouraging regulatory system is not available. Our regulatory system is the disincreasing. That is, if you want to do something, there are so many hurdles, obstacle, like you have to bring this paper, bring this prerequisite, do this, do that kind of thing. And because of all this, the interest of the student in getting to be educated is getting reduced. Now, while addressing the basic three problems, the NEP policy planners have started working on it and finding out the solution. This some new feature they have incorporated in NEP 2020 that we should understand. But there are so many new features, but I have just highlighted 4 5 basic new features they have brought in. That the open and distance learning expand, online courses and the digital repository. Now, why this online or the distance learning we have to take into the consideration into the new education policy? The reason is that everybody knows that we are the developing country and we are the youngest country. Youngest country in the sense the number of people who are present in India are average aging between 18 to 25. Now, it is a niche need of the country that you have to educate these people. If you didn't educate them during this period, that is at the age of his 25 or 26, the person is going to start earning in whatever way he can earn to sustain his family or himself. So it was a need that our people has to be taught within this time frame. Now, as our population is the highest population in the world, we have got the huge number of young population available, and the target is to teach them within this defined 4 5 years of the time span. Now, how to increase the infrastructure suddenly to such a large scale was a big problem, because you cannot bring in such a large number of teachers, you cannot bring the large number of schools, you cannot bring large number of laboratories. And to address this problem, the only solution available is that they go with the distance education. Now, only teaching is not the only objective, but the quality teaching is also prime objective. Only giving them certificate that they are graduate or matric or whatever is not going to help them. They should have at least basic proper skills. That is why the skill development program has been launched. And if they go for the higher education, then they should have a quality education. So looking into all these aspects, the policy planners promote very heavily onto the distance learning, and that is why they introduce the tool MOOC. That is a we are going to see in the next few slides. Now, the other parameters, the other features that this new education policy addresses are the internationalization, that our people should have the international knowledge access. Additionally, our knowledge can also be accessible internationally. So this, both the things can also be happen if we go online or we use the internet media or the digital media, and then this can be only possible. The objective of the new education policy is that the phasing out the system of affiliated colleges over a period of 15 years through a systematic system of grading autonomy. So the basically we have got the existing system wherein the colleges are affiliated with the universities or the boards and the certification, and they have got their fixed curricula and then their fixed syllabuses, fixed reference books and the textbooks. So we have got a quite rigid system. If we have to address in a global standing this time, then we have to phase out all this kind of affiliation system, and we should become a global system. So that is why this new education policy addresses to more digitalization of education and reduce the digital divide. Now the solution, as we have seen, is the MOOCs. Now what exactly MOOC is? The MOOC is the massive online open courseware. Now what exactly massive is? So it is a large number of repository available. As everybody knows that the new education policy promote the interdisciplinary learning. Now interdisciplinary learning in the sense that a student who is doing the BSc degree can also take as music as a subject, or a student doing his engineering degree can take the painting as one of his elective subject. So now if there are so many disciplines and those can be chosen by the student at their will and wish, we should not have any fixed rigid framework. Then we should have a massive availability of the course content or the bouquet of the more number of courses available, so that he can choose and pick as per his will and wish. Open stands for it should be open, accessible to everywhere. Our open also says that it is open means free also. And then online is very necessary, because unless it is not online, it is not easily accessible. And that is why how exactly these courses are that called as the MOOC courses. Now, these MOOC courses, there are many MOOC courses creators and service provider available worldwide. The popular few big MOOC course service providers or MOOC course providing educational institutes and universities across the globe, I have listed few, like edX is a very one of the popular. Then the Coursera is again very popular. Then Udemy and other things. There are so many other people available. As far as if you go to the engineering side, then the open courseware, that is the MIT, OCW is one of the biggest MOOC service provider. So there are various types of MOOC service provider available, and almost internationally, if you can see, all the premium universities are putting their curriculum on online for accessing for the learners across the globe, and most of them are free also. Now, if there are so much service providers available and content and courses available globally, and if they are online, why we need the indigenous MOOCs, that is the Bharat MOOC or Indian MOOC or Swayam. Now, the reason we need our indigenous MOOC, the reason is the shortage of qualified faculty, resources, and infrastructure to reach out to the masses in India. Now, MOOCs of developed countries may not solve the purpose. For example, let's take example agriculture. Now, if somebody is doing his BSc agriculture, now we required our indigenous local content so that we can address to his problem. What kind of soil he has got, what kind of monsoon pattern he has got, what type of crop pattern he do. So somebody has created a MOOC course in Japan or Germany with respect to their own condition cannot be suitable for agricultural student sitting into the India. So here also we required so much range of diversity because we have got different crop pattern, we have got different environmental condition across the country. So we required a lot of range of content as per the need of the local people. That is why we required our indigenous MOOC. The second important thing that is necessary is that the international MOOCs are basically in international languages. Maybe it is in English or German, French, Latin, or whatever. Now in India, if you can see that maximum people are not comfortable with these languages. If they want to learn the knowledge, it may be a good approach that we have to make the content available in their own regional languages. Suppose somebody is from Maharashtra, he should learn the knowledge in Marathi. Somebody is from Gujarat, he should learn in Gujarati, and subsequently on in Bengali, Tamil, Telugu, uh, and so forth. So the thing is that what we required a platform from which we can offer our knowledge in our own regional language and focus to our own needs. And this can be only possible if we can have our own indigenous MOOC system. That is why government decided to go for the MOOC, what is it is called as the Swayam MOOC. Now Swayam platform. Now Swayam is a internet-based interactive e-content for a high school to university level. Now, the government has taken a very wider spectrum, bigger bandwidth that they are interested in covering the student from the school level to the postgraduate level, what we called it as a KG to PG, to provide this high quality learning experience using the internet. So they decided to naturally go online using the internet. Uh, of course, somebody may ask, internet is also a problem across the country, and that problem is also being addressed in the Swayam platform that we are going to discuss in the lateral part of this discussion. Swayam is developed by the Ministry of Education, shortly called as MOE, and the many types of MOOC courses are available right now on the Swayam platform. Now, getting introduced with the SWAM is actually the acronym of the study waves of active learning from young aspiring minds. So this is basically the long form of the SWAM, or the SWAM is the acronym of this, but it is popularly known as SWAM. It was launched by Shri Pranab Mukherjee, then President of India, on the 9th July 2017. And SWAM provides a platform for online course using ICT. Now, SWAM, the objective of the SWAM is that to initialize by the government of, it is initialized by the government of India to achieve the three cardinal principles of the education policy. Now, the access, equity, and equality. Quality. Now, what is the meaning of the access? Now, access is basically the content should be accessible to everybody. Now, everybody in terms of from KG to PG and from urban to rural. From there should not be any bias for the gender, caste, religion, and anything. There is no right of anybody on knowledge. Knowledge is supreme. So based on this, it should be available to everybody. That is why it is the basic principle that they have taken before them is the access, that is the accessibility. The second point which is being considered while designing this platform is the equity. Now, equity says that it is basically a knowledge equity. I have deliberately given a picture. You can see in that equality and equity is being given separately. Now, equality says that everybody will be given the similar share of the benefit. But if you can see in the first picture, if you give the equal share to everybody, the ultimate objective will not be achieved, that everybody will not reach to the goal. So suppose in the picture as it is being mentioned, the goal is to get the fruit. And if we equally distribute the content, the brown color boxes which are available at the bottom of every person standing is nothing but the equal height boxes given to everybody. The mightier one will get fruit easily. The middle one, which is near to the mighty, can make some effort and get the fruit, whereas the weaker one still will be away from the fruit. The meaning thereby the weaker section will not get the benefit, even if we make some platform available and equally distribute to everybody. So equity says that you have to distribute the available resource in a pattern the weakness of the society is. That is why the mightier, now in the second equity picture, you can see that the mighty one will get a lesser share, the less mighty one will get a bigger share, whereas the weaker one will get the maximum share, so that everybody should reach to the goal in desired time. So to achieve this thing, the second principle which is being taken into the account on the while designing the SWAYAM platform is the equity. And then the last and most important pyramid of the SWAYAM platform is the quality. The basic objective of bringing this platform is to provide the quality education to all, which was not otherwise available at the grassroots level. This provides best learning resource to all and seeks to bridge the digital divide amongst the different part of the society. Now, scope of the SWAYAM. Now, SWAYAM scope is being limited to a few things, and that is being listed over here. Courses to meet the need of the lifelong learners. Then the second scope which is being defined is the skill-based courses. We know very well the skill-based learning is being initialized by our Honorable Prime Minister. Then he was the Chief Minister of Gujarat, and that has actually reflected in getting the more job-oriented learning rather than only the certificate-based learning. And that is why the skill-based courses has been given more emphasis while erecting the SWAYAM platform. Curriculum-based courses from diverse disciplines. Now, as we are looking towards that, the online SWAYAM courses can be a remedial or replacement of the curriculum-based courses. That is why the curriculum-based courses should have the similar kind of curriculum, but the SWAYAM has got, so that we can have a plug-in replacement for the curriculum-based courses. Then advanced curriculum and the professional certification should be provided by the SWAYAM platform. And then the independent courses or the school education also being covered, that is a 9 to 12th level module should also be incorporated into the SWAYAM. Now, the approach which is being decided for teaching, if you go into the educational technology or the different type of pedagogies which are being used into the educational technology, one of the approach which is being promoted worldwide these days is the 4-quadrant approach. Now, the 4-quadrant approach means that the e-learning system that has the following components, and these are the 4 components. These 4 components should be bundled together to deliver the knowledge to the student. The first quadrant says that which has been e-tutorial content or the video or the audio content in an organized form, or the animations, simulations, or virtual laboratories. So the quadrant 1 says that you should have the content which is either in the video form or audio form or the simulators or the you can have virtual laboratories kind of thing, so that a student can get the basic knowledge from that particular resource available in the first quadrant. Then the second quadrant says that the second quadrant is which is being the e-content, again containing ebooks, grocery, frequently asked questions, then transcriptions, and other related material. So we can say that the supportive reading material or co-curricular material should be available into the second quadrant. Now, when we go to the third quadrant, which shall be a interactive platform kind of thing, and wherein there should be some provision available for the forum to post their doubts and questions, discussions, and then the comments and feedback and coordination kind of thing. So the quadrant 3 says that it is the interactive either with the peer or the guide we should provide, and this is how the third quadrant is used to. Then the fourth quadrant, which shall be a self-assess process, wherein the some sort of self-assessment can be done by giving some assignments or multiple choice question, MCQs or quizzes or assignments and solutions, so that the student can test himself whether he has learned the thing or not. So these are the four quadrant approach which has been accepted by the SWAM platform, wherein in the first quadrant you will get the basic content, either it is audio, video, simulation. Second quadrant, where you will get the supportive reading material like an ebook or the frequently asked questions, groceries kind of things. And then the third quadrant, which is an interactive platform, where you can have the discussion, interactive chatting, or the opinion or the feedbacks kind of thing. And the fourth quadrant, wherein there is an assessment kind of thing, where you can have quizzes, assignments, and multiple choice MCQ questions, and etc. So by using this methodology, it has been accepted that the student can learn the MOOC courses in a proper way. Now, there are different types of courses which is being launched. First of all, the half semester courses, which is around 20-hour course content, which is expected to be covered into the 8 weeks, 2.5 hours of lectures per week. Weekly assignments and the typical MOOC type of course running can be also possible in this. Full semester course, which is a 40 hours course in IITs also, and in ICT UGC also consider any course what we have also taught into your academic institute is also having a scheme of 40 hours. So 40 hours content is being considered as a full semester course, which typically can be run by in 12 weeks, considering 3 to 4 hours of lecture per week and 2 quizzes and other modalities as mentioned in the slide. There is also made a provision of making available of 10-hour courses. It is a 1 credit, single credit course, typically a 4 to 5 week course, 2 to 2.5 hours per lecture, week content. And basically this is for different kind of specialized skill based content. They have made it available. So these are the different types of courses: 10-hour, 20-hour, and 40-hour. 1 credit course, or the half semester course, or the full semester course. Then the types of certification. Based on different type of courses, there are different types of certifications are also available. The first of all is the credit course, credit certification, the course which is taught for at least 1 semester as a part of any subject or program is called as a credit course, and it will be given a credit as per the semester credit rating in the UGC system. Whereas the other courses are the non-credit courses. These are independent courses which are not the part of any curriculum, standard curriculum, and it can be of the short duration. Awareness program, continuing education program, or training or specific skills can be covered into the non-credit courses. Now, SWAM journey, just formal learning how exactly it happens into the SWAM. is like the complete your course online, then register for the examination, pay online the nominal fees for the examination, write examination, get a certificate, and a great credit transferred towards your certificate, either degree, diploma, etc. Now the UGC AICTE has been given the directive from the government by a proper legal method that whatever you are going to earn in the sense the credit points you are going to earn in the online SWAYAM platform can be transferred to your actual mark list of your own university in the same manner. At present, the credit up to 20% of the total courses can be earned online through SWAYAM platform. So you can go to the SWAYAM platform, complete the courses, earn the credit, and just approach to your university, and they will accept those particular credit points as a part of, as if you are uh, completed those courses in your regular college or the university system. There is a other journey also, the SWAYAM journey, informal learning. Now in informal learning, again, register with the SWAYAM, discover your course, enroll, earn at your own pace and place. The reason is that as it is a non-credit course, the informal course, there is no examination. So there is no deadline to complete the content. So that is why you can go by your own pace and availability of the time, get certification online using the discussion forum, submit online assessment, and complete your course. So by this way, you can have the informal learning also, and this can be done at any level during your academics or the after your academics also. SWAYAM feature. Now there are few features of the SWAYAM platform. The one important feature is the one-stop web and mobile-based interactive courses available. So you can access it through either your laptop, desktop, through the web, or you can also access it through your handheld devices like mobile or tablets or whatever. Then the high-quality learning experience using the multimedia on anytime, anywhere basis. So basically, this was the principle while designing SWAYAM, that we should have a platform which can be accessible anytime and from anywhere. So it addresses this objective. Then the state-of-the-art system that follows easy access, monitoring, and certification. Everything happens online. You can access the content online. Then you will be monitored automatically by the system online. And if you complete your course and your assessment online, then your certificate also will be delivered online on the digital platform. The peer group interaction and discussion forum clarify the doubts. Many times, the student doesn't only able to learn through the content, but they many times prefer to learn it by clearing their doubts. And that is why there is a provision of discussion forum, and wherein the student can discuss with either their guides, the faculties, or the peer students, and clarify their doubts and learn. Hybrid mode of delivery that adds to the quality of the classroom teaching. So if some in your university or colleges, if you are teaching into the classroom teaching, you can use the SWAYAM content as a supplementary content, so that what we call it as a hybrid delivery system, wherein it will also increase the classroom teaching quality, because students are able to see the other aspect of the same content from the different perspective of the different faculties. Now, credit mobility of the SWAYAM-based courses. The parent institute shall give equivalent credit weightage to the student for the credit earned wide online learning credit course through the SWAYAM platform in the credit plan of the program. So when you do a course into the SWAYAM platform, you will be given a credit, and this credit can be accepted, or you can move this credit to your own university or the college, and will be a part of your regular curriculum or regular mark list or regular degree program or diploma program. No university shall refuse any student for credit mobility of the course earned through the SWAYAM platform. This is being given directive by the government that any university or any board or any college cannot refuse to accept the SWAYAM credit you have earned on the online SWAYAM platform. Now, what I have to do? I hope that all the audience are the teachers. And what exactly is the role of the faculty members? SWAYAM. As SWAYAM is doing so many things, so what exactly the faculty should do? The important thing that the faculty should do with respect to the SWAYAM platform, I have listed over here is the motivate student in joining SWAYAM courses. This is the very important thing that the all faculty members can do very well, that they should motivate their student to join the SWAYAM courses. Then encountering technology enhanced learning, uh, clarifying the doubts. The student when joined onto the SWAYAM platform, many times they have got the doubts. And all the doubts are not get cleared through either discussion forum or there may be some sort of confusion which cannot be actually addressed online. So the faculty has got very important role over here. They can clarify their doubts in person and motivate them to go for the further learning. Identifying courses and asking the student to join the courses, whereas they can also identify the courses which can be a plug-in replacement for their existing curriculum, what they are pursuing in their university or the colleges. Then evaluate the syllabus. They can evaluate their own syllabus and try to prolong the university or college syllabus with the standard syllabus which are available on SWAYAM, so that the student can take the benefit of the SWAYAM platform and standardize their university curriculum with the nationwide platform. Then ensuring students attendance, attending the classes. Then the course development, the faculties can also develop their own courses and make it available on the SWAYAM platform, which is another part of the SWAYAM movement that we will discuss in a lateral part again. And this is also useful for the teachers for their continuous learning process. So these are the basic roles or the objectives that any faculty member can contribute to the SWAYAM platform. Now, SWAYAM for faculties. What exactly SWAYAM do for faculties? We were seeing that what faculty should do for SWAYAM. Now we are going to see that what SWAYAM can do for faculties. First of all, SWAYAM can globalize your teaching. If you are a good teacher, you are creating good content, you become a part of SWAYAM platform, you create your own content, publish it on SWAYAM platform, then SWAYAM will carry it globally across the globe. So the person sitting across any corner of the globe, let's say in the Germany or Italy, can also take your course and learn. So SWAYAM platform can globalize your teaching. Teachers API scores can also increase with the participation on the SWAYAM platform. Then the content rights, faculty should understand. They should create the content, and the content creation rights will remain with them, and the content will be publicized everywhere, so that they will have a better control over their own content. Then for career advancement through ARPIT, they can participate. So they can join to the ARPIT courses and take the benefit of the ARPIT in a career advancement. Now, what exactly the ARPIT and career advancement is this? The teacher training program is also available on SWAYAM platform, which actually annual refresher programs are available, and if you complete your program online onto the SWAYAM platform for the ARPIT, the same certification can be accepted by your organization institute for giving you career advancement. It has been decided by the UGC at the successful completion of the course offered under the ARPIT program with 40 hours of instruction material with a proctored examination will be treated as equivalent to one refresher course for the purpose of career advancement. This is being decided by the university. I have quoted the university DO letter number and everything also. Now, challenges ahead the SWAM. Now, SWAM is a very good platform, and we are trying to promote it at a very large level. But still, there are a lot of challenges. How to address these challenges and how to get it solved is the joint attempt of the all faculty across the nation and the platform developer, policymakers, and government. Now, the only courses are available on the SWAM platform and not curriculum. So this is the issue or the problem that people raise many times. That there are only the huge number of courses available, but there is no standard curriculums available on the SWAM platform. Only 20% credit can be transferred. So right now, government has put a limit that the maximum 20% credit you can transfer from earn onto the SWAM platform to the your university system. So possibly in coming days, this may increase. Based on the experiences, we will take a call on this. Then mere providing the content shall not provide learning experience. Yes, this is also a very serious pattern, because the ideology of the typical Indian students or the students which are in teenage are basically they want somebody like a teacher or some guide around them, only providing the course content and asking him to learn from it doesn't give him the that kind of satisfaction of learning. So still we want some teacher should be around kind of a mindset we have, and this is again a challenge to address in coming days. There is a need of adequate individualized or the group mentoring. Now, what happened that we have discussion forums available, we have got FAQs available, we have got the charts available onto the SWAM platforms, but still there is a need of some adequate individual or the group mentoring, because the only discussion forums or the FAQs are not enough to clarify the doubts of the student. And then the students have got a different thought process. Many times they get confused by the written answers, or many times the answers are not that much in detail so that the student can find out the exact meaning out of all this. That is why this is also one of the great challenge that there should be some sort of solutions we have to find out in coming days with the help of technology or any other mechanism to get the experience of individualized or at least group mentoring onto the SWAM platform. Completion rate is less and more window shoppers. So it is being found that the student which are approaching to this SWAM platform, how many number of students complete, or rather not SWAM, but we can take a MOOC platform as a general. People are behaving like a window shoppers. They come over there, they just roam here and there, they stay for some time, and then they run away. So the participants to the dropout ratio is very high, and the completion rate of the student who are approaching towards the MOOC platform is less. Is again the challenge which we have to deal in coming days, and this is again an issue that one has to address. Then the coordination between host and parent institute is an administrative issue that has to be addressed, and the proctored examination of the masses. Now, as you know very well, there is always a question mark onto the distance education or the online education because of the examination or the assessment process. So the examination and assessment process is always being considered as a doubt, and people think that if there is a online examination or there is on a distance education, then the quality of the assessment is either poor, or there is a possibility of doing some malpractices during the examination. So we have to come up with the better system, better examination infrastructure for the mass examination, so that the um, credibility of the assessment and the credibility of the online certification generated by the MOOC platform should be at par with the university examination, what we have now in practice. I have also brought the graph in which we can see that how exactly the performance or the behavioral pattern of the student when they approach to the MOOC platform. So the emerging student pattern in the MOOC platform, this data is from the world's biggest MOOC platform, Coursera. And then the Coursera data is being plotted, and you can see that how exactly number of students which are approaching and number of students which are finishing, how exactly the pattern is that. You can see on the y-axis the number of students, whereas on the x-axis you can see that the MOOC weeks. So every week how exactly it drops. So you can see after first week how many number of students were there, on second week how much they drop, and third, fourth, and till the finishing line how exactly the number of students get dried out. So this is a very common behavior of the student worldwide, and the data is being brought shown as an indicative thing from the Coursera. Now Swayamprabha. Initially, we were talking about the Swayam platform, which is the internet-based online content available for doing the learning and getting the credit courses. Now, as I have told that time, that there is always question that if we have got the infrastructure available, well and good. But if we didn't have infrastructure available, suppose we didn't have internet connectivity available, we didn't have mobile bandwidth available, we didn't have the mobile devices available or laptops available, how exactly we can go to the quality education and how can address the problem to provide the quality education to the student across the nation. The other alternative, which is a sibling of the Swayam platform, is the Swayamprabha. Now, Swayamprabha is being started on the same day, same time when the Swayam platform has been started. And the objective of this to disseminate the educational content to the masses through the direct to home, that is a DTH TV channels called as a Swayamprabha. Now, Ministry of Education has started this initiative. The reason looking behind it is that there are two, three important things. First of all is that the reach of the internet is limited by the different type of infrastructure or the digital carriers available to the grassroots level. For example, let's take the remote area, the tribal area, the hilly area, where actually the internet connectivity is not available, may be an issue. The other issue can be that even if internet connectivity is available, the grassroots people doesn't have the infrastructure to receive those particular connectivities. For example, they doesn't have the laptops available, they doesn't have smartphones available. So this can be the another issue. The third issue can be like this: they have got the phone available. We have provided them phone by government aid or by other some social organizations. There is a connectivity also available, but now the question comes is the pay per view. For example, if we have to see any content online, there is some cost occurred with every view of the content. That is the bandwidth cost. If we go and try to see the content for 1 hour, there is a cost of 1 GB bandwidth. Now, if you have to do one course, how much amount of bandwidth you require? And if you do 3, 4 courses, how much of the 20% of your credit courses, how much amount of bandwidth you will require? And who will pay for this? So there are different parameters that either one is the last mile connectivity, the other is the devices availability, and third is the recurring cost. To address all such kind of issue, government come up with the solution that they will provide the content through the direct to home, that's the DTH TV. Now, every home we have already television set available, and with the help of the Doordarshan free dish, which costs 2,500 rupees only, you can pull down the signal and watch the content on television live. It also solves the other problem that when you see a content on your mobile screen, the details of your diagrams or the derivations or the images are not visible very clearly. Whereas when you see it onto the television screen, they are easily understandable, and you can view it for a longer time also. Having a content viewing on a handheld device is not more comfortable beyond 2 hours. Whereas on television, you can easily see the contents for around 4 hours. Rather, we are very used to seeing the cricket matches, which are one-day matches, made us trained to watch television for around 8 to 10 hours very easily. So the screen time can also increase. The visual clarity will also increase, and there is no additional device cost incurred, and the bandwidth is free because it is a free dish. So you did not require any bandwidth. As far as the last mile connectivity is concerned, there is always the issue of last mile. You doesn't have internet connectivity, you doesn't have mobile tower available. Even if you have got a mobile tower available, there is a weak signal available, so the bandwidth is poor and you are not able to watch a video seamlessly. All such kind of issues are get addressed with the DTH TV channel, wherein you have to just fix a disc antenna at the top of your roof, and then you can pull down the signal from satellite directly. It can pull down signal anywhere, any corner, rather it is a tribal area, hilly area, mountains, wherever across India, in addition to the some neighboring SAARC countries also within the satellite footprint. So the Swayam Prabha has been launched with the objective to make the content available to the unreachable segment and the reachable segment, both at no cost and on the bigger screen. So just now we will go through the Swayam Prabha details and we'll see how exactly the ideology is. Now the education through DTH TV. Now DTH direct to home satellite television is the best medium to reach out to the wider population of the India with an objective to reach out unreached segment, particularly in the rural, tribal, and the remote location. Ministry of Education has expanded its DTH presence through a bouquet of 280 channels under PM eVidya. Now, the PM eVidya is a bouquet. Total number of channels that government holds today is 280 channels. Now, these channels are divided into the different categories. We'll see that in the lateral slide also. And these educational channels help student learners from the wide variety of subject streams and are available 24/7 with structured schedule. Now, being we have got a 24 hours of channel time available, and this channel run entire 24/7. Now, how exactly this can be transmitted onto this is that tactically and technically it is being analyzed that this 24-hour has been divided into the sleeping time and activity time. Normally, it is being considered that the students sleep around 10 o'clock in the night and wake up by 7 o'clock in the morning. So this is being shown into the diagram as a sleeping time, whereas the rest of the time is considered as a activity time. Now, with respect to this time analysis, the entire time is being divided into the three shifts. One is called as night shifts, another is called as morning shift, and third one is the evening shift. So these are the 3 8-hour shifts are being planned, and these shifts are being defined to transmit the content onto the channel. Now the midnight shift starts at 12 o'clock midnight, the night shift, and it ends at 8 a.m. in the morning. Now in the morning 8 a.m., the morning shift starts and it ends by 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Whereas in afternoon 4 p.m., the evening shift starts and it ends by midnight, that is at 12 o'clock in night. Now in this 8 hour, only 8 hour of content will be transmitted and it will be repeated in a typical sequence that we will see. Now these content which are being available in the morning shift will be repeated into the evening shift in the next day and in a night shift in subsequent third day. So what happened basically, if you miss the content on the day one, you can catch it into the shift two in day two and shift three, that is a night shift, on day three. So this is a similar way how exactly all other television channels also transmit. You maybe have seen that if you miss some TV serial in today's prime time, that is evening time, you can catch up the same episode next day in an afternoon shift. Similarly, here also, what you miss today, you can catch up in the next day and a day after also. So a student can catch up the content 3 times in a week, and by this way, the contents are made available to the student by transmitting a typical capsule of 8 hours by shift pattern. Now, not only the curriculum-based courses, but the competitive examination should also be covered using the DTH technology. So the SATHI, self-assessment test and help for the entrance examination project, has been launched by the government using the DTH, and a collaborative endeavor between the Ministry of Education and IIT Kanpur is a vital support system for preparing the preparation of the competitive examination content for the student. Those students who are interested into the different type of competitive examination, public service examination, that guidance is being given through these channels, what we call it as the Sathi channels. Then there is a bouquet or the group of channels, what is called as the PM E-Vidya channel. Now PM E-Vidya has got around the bouquet of the 200 channels. Now this PM E-Vidya TV channels on one class, one channel basis, it is being established to broadcast the educational content related to the class 1 to 12. Now, for every class, there is a dedicated one channel available. For example, for first standard, there is a channel one, channel number one, for example. Then for standard two, there is a channel number two available. Standard three, third channel. Standard four, fourth channel, and so on and so forth. So every class will have one dedicated 24/7 channel available, wherein the content will be telecast 24/7 for the students. Now the number of channels are more because these standard channels may require the content to be created into the regional local languages. And based on the states, we have got the local language channels available. And that is why the number of channels required on one class, one channel are more than the other segment. PM E-Vidya DTH channel benefit learners in the remote area where stable internet is not available. This channel broadcasts curriculum-based educational content developed by NCERT and other agencies like CBSE, Kendriya Vidyalaya, NIOS, and Rotary, and so on and so forth. Swayam Prabha. Now, Swayam Prabha is another group of channels. This is the bouquet of 40 channels, mostly run by the IITs in the field of engineering and sciences. The content typically available on the Swayam Prabha is mostly from the NPTEL, and the new contents are also being created regularly. The 24/7 channels are also available through the mobile app on Jio TV. So you can, if you can have the Jio TV app available, you can see these channels on your mobile also. The content is also live stream on YouTube. You can go Swayam Prabha website. You can go to the higher education and you will find all the list of the channels available. And if you click, you can have the live streaming available The same content you can see on television, same content you can see on your website also through the live streaming. The content is also made available onto the YouTube channel for offline viewing. So once the content is being transmitted for the first time onto the Swayamprabha DTH channels, the contents are made available onto the Swayamprabha's YouTube channels, and you can listen to it offline at any time, anywhere. Thank you. This is all about the Swayamprabha and Swayam MOOCs platform. If you have got any questions, we can take it.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, if we completed the course, but suppose we fail in the exam, so do we have to complete the course again or enroll it again, or are we able to appear for the exam?
You can appear for the exam. Suppose you enroll also, and if you don't want to again redo the things, there is no issue. The enrollment is only for the examination, but you get enrolled and no need to again reread or redo the
Attend the
courses,
lecture.
attend the lectures, right?
Okay, okay.
So any more question?
For colleges, we have the we have to create the account on these platforms, no?
Yes, for making you call your college as a part of the system, you have to create an account, and then the one has to be a coordinator. The teacher can be a coordinator, and then
Okay.
with the parent institute, you can decide which kind of course is parallel to your curriculum. First of all, find out the courses which are parallel to your curriculum, for which you doesn't have either a teacher or you want to get it done, made available for the student. And then you can ask student to go through it. If the junior teacher is teaching, let him teach in a classroom, or let him clear the doubts of the student what they face during the online course, and then they can appear for the examination to Swayam, and then same certificate of the credit they can mobilize to your university, and university will happily accept it or put it into your mark list.
Okay. And is there any procedure to be followed to the teacher to develop the content on Swayam or on these platforms?
Yeah, for developing a content on the Swayam platform, the best practice is that you have to first of all create a proposal. You just Google it, or you visit the Swayam platform website, and there the entire document is being given how to create a course proposal. You have to create your course proposal. There is a format given to for it, and this course proposal you have to send to the Swayam. Swayam will see that your proposal is worth, and they accept it. Once they accept it, they will give you the financial support also. Not only financial support for creating the content, but also as a honorarium for the efforts you are putting onto it. So there are some procedure for getting the financial support. You have to make a small proposal that you have to send it. And that course proposal, once it is been accepted, you have been given the funding also. You can create your content, and the content also I will be very happy to host and make it available for the student across the country.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for clarification.
Sir, I have a question.
Yeah.
Sir, whenever the students or we are enrolling for the Swayam course, it asks us for a question whether do you have a ABC ID? If you don't have, the website creates one for us. So now what happens, many of our students have their ABC IDs,
Okay.
So whenever they do a particular course and give the exam, the credits automatically get added in their academic bank of credits.
Correct.
So now the university has this ABC IDs.
Right.
So does the university take the credits from the bank, or do we have to separately submit it to the university for it to appear in the mark list?
See, basically, they should take it separately, but it depends upon university to university. Which university has got what kind of the administrative setup available. If they take automatically, well and good. If they doesn't take, just send a mail to them or send an online application to them. To accept my credit because many times they possibly doesn't have that much advanced system. I don't know which university has got how much technically advanced to go and scan whether you have done it online or not to
Okay,
check
sir.
your ABC account, right? So
Okay.
if your university accepts it automatically, well and good. If it doesn't accept automatically, just send one mail and they are going to accept it. Because as I have mentioned in my presentation, university doesn't have a right to reject. They cannot
Yes,
reject your credit. They
right.
have to accept it. So you have to just make them aware that you have already cleared it.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Hello. Hello.
I think no one is there, sir, from
Yeah.
university side.
Okay.
So I take an opportunity to give you the formal vote of thanks. So thank you so much for the wonderful session. You have clarified many doubts and queries also. So thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hello. Hello, Dr. Nasira ma'am. Hello, Dr. Nasira ma'am. Dr. Nasira ma'am.
Hello.
Yeah, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon. Ma'am, may I audible, ma'am, to you?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
sir. You
yes,
are
ma'am.
audible.
Am I
I
audible?
think. Yeah, yeah, ma'am, yeah. Hello, Dr. Nasira ma'am.
Yes, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Shall we start, ma'am? Yeah, yeah, ma'am. Clearly audible, ma'am. Clearly audible.
Okay, that's
Shall
fine.
we start, ma'am? If you could put.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
yes. Participants, once again, good afternoon to everyone gathered in this Zoom meeting as well as through YouTube, this virtual platform for the flagship program. As we have already discussed in afternoon session, this session, that is information and communication technology, has been split into the two parts, and we have completed first part, that is SWAYAM and MOOCs. Now we are going moving further with the another parts, that is ICT based teaching, learning and research. And for this session, we have with us a very great and eminent personality, Dr. Nasira ma'am. Ma'am, warm welcome on behalf of the Malvi Mission Teacher Training Center, Sir Garge Baba, Amravati University, to this
Thank you,
flagship
sir.
program.
Thank you.
Friends, Nasira ma'am is presenting her duties as a associate professor at Department of Computer Application, the Chikama Government Art College, that is situated in the Tamil Nadu state. She has more than 20 years of teaching as well as the research experience. And specifically, she's work on her area of research is the artificial intelligence and the neural network. Ma'am has completed one minor research project as well as one major research project. She has also written some books also. And today she will go with the ICT tools that has been inculcated in our daily teaching learning as well as our research purpose. So I will not take much more time, and I will request each every participant. This session is very useful and interactive. So kindly take a active participation in during the hands-on session as well as the interaction. And ma'am, I again extend my warm welcome to you and request you to start with your session. Ma'am, please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And I would like to cordially welcome all the participants who are there in this platform. And I would like to thank I would like to extend my warm thanks to the Vice Chancellor of the university and the Director of MHRD and sir for a brief introduction on myself and ICT. As sir was very well saying, this is going to be an hands-on, and as well as sir has given me a hint that already we had a session in ICT. Maybe so you must be knowing about information communication technology, the basics of it. And here we are going to see that like how this information communication technology is going to be useful for us in our teaching, in our day-to-day teaching. Because to do our work, actually, we need not to very much complicate ourselves. Because now the digital world has come, the digital era has come, so that we can see that everything has become smart now. Including our students, everything has become very smart now. Since everything has started thinking of its own, we call all the devices as smart devices. Earlier, only human were called as very smart. Now, a mobile is called as a smart device, and we have a refrigerator as a smart refrigerator, and we have a television on that case. So everything has become smart now. So why the smart has come is because all the things, almost all the daily, usable things, all the gadgets have now been embedded with internet. Earlier, only we were using internet either in our laptop or in our desktop. Now, all the appliances, all the home appliances, all the educational appliances, all our daily routines, everything now we have embedded into or we are incorporated into internet. I request the participant, if there is a break in my voice, kindly let me know so that I can see the technical difficulty if anything is there. And I would now like to switch off my video and we'll go for an audio mode. I think everybody must be having the smart device in your hand now, though you don't have a laptop or a PC or a tablet within you now. So with this with this smart device, the mobile phone, let's just go explore few apps which are available, which are very useful for us for the purpose of teaching. So teaching basically, as we all know, I think all respected professors are there. Our learners are there. As we all know, teaching doesn't include only chalk and book or only completing the syllabus. It includes many other aspects, like we will have to prepare a notes, we will have to deliver the notes, we will have to prepare a video, we will have to assess the students, and we will have to conduct some programs. We will have to give a feedback to our higher authorities, and we will have to give everything in both in a digital format and in a paper format. That is what now it has come. Now, as I have already mentioned, all the devices have come into smart devices. Let's see few online or web app which is also compatible in the mobile so that we can use it for simple purpose. As you already had an introduction of ICT, let me skip the major part of the introduction of the ICT. So just to recall, ICT is nothing but transforming education, leveraging information and communication technology for enhanced teaching and learning. Already we are into teaching. No doubt on that. Many of us are newly started their career or experienced people are there. We are doing teaching, but how do you do it in an enhanced teaching and learning? Sir was giving me an intro, like you have already seen with SWAYAM and MOOC. So it's a massive open source learning, massive open online course where the government has insisted and the government is emphasizing to see that the education is going to everyone without any delay and without any partiality and without cost. Partiality in the sense, like all educators, if it is a school, whether it is a private school or a government school, the NPTEL is planning for something which is required for the CBSE and the other board of studies. The new education policy says that only uniformity in a school education, uniformity in a college education, and uniformity in the university level. But this has to reach the candidate. The candidate may be or may not be present for a few days in the college or the school or the university, but still they have to learn. They have to know the technology. They have to know what is required for them for the teaching learning. So all this is embedded into ICT. So the advantage of ICT, when I say that, it is combining encompasses all gadgets that deal with the processing of information for better and effective communication. The idea is for better and effective communication. So that is why many courses, NPTEL courses or SYM course or any other government organized course, online courses, they are available in multiple languages. They are available in all regional languages. That's why SWAYAM says that give us a video on mathematics or algebra or in a digital electronics or in anything in a sports or a chemistry, give it us in a form in a regional language. So that regional language definitely I think it will reach that particular part of the children very well. So the effective communication, that is the processing of information should be better and the communication should be better and effective. No one should miss any communication. So that process, it happens as we teachers. This process happens between the teacher, the student, the management, and the administrative personnel. That is what I was telling, that we are not only doing teaching, no only chalk and board, or no only PowerPoints, or no only some PDF, or no only writing on the board and giving some notes. It includes our job. We have to interact with the student, we have to interact with the management, and we have to interact with the administrative personnel. So when we do all these things, definitely we require some tools which will really aid us, which will help us in storing the data, retrieving the data fast, and in the required format, however we want the data, we want to retrieve it. So the hardware and the software of this ICT, it includes an OHP, a television, a radio, a computer, and all the relevant softwares which are related to the television, to the radio, to the computer, and the OHP, overhead projector. It is nowadays ICT is mostly focusing on the computer technology for processing the data. As we all know, data is the most precious, important thing in this entire universe, which we are giving it as free of cost. Today I had a board of studies. I'll just tell an example. Today I had a board of studies in my university. When I was doing this board of studies, I was just traveling. I could find, I don't know, I was talking with my friend telling about this board of studies, what curriculum to be updated, and what are the subject lab papers to be included, excluded, syllabus to be revised, all that. So this was a telephonic conversation with my colleague friend. After some time, some 10 minutes or 15 minutes, I did not notice. My mobile was giving photo memories. Normally we get it from Google, no? When we what do you say, when we update the photo or when we upload it in the cloud or into a drive, it always reminds us. Suppose, for example, in 2023, this April 16th, had I taken a picture, no, that picture comes to my mobile. Google says that do you want to have a memory, look into it. Like that, I had a photo of previous year board of studies. I was really surprised how could it happen, because the date was something different. Last year, the board of studies happened in April 22. Now we are in April 16. But how could this smart device show me the previous year board of studies photo? It was really shocking for me. Then when I discussed with my colleagues, a few people were telling that, yes, our smart device has got all types of sensors. Hearing, visual, picturing, classification, segregating, and all sensors are fingerprint, and all kind of automatic zooming, or all sensors. I think around 19 sensors are there in a small basic model of smartphone. Any smartphone, any brand we go, minimum it has got 19 sensors. So now my voice has been captured with my smart device, and see how it is connected, and it is giving a memory flash of my previous year photo. So this is what is happening now. Apart from this, what we do, we try to give lot of data through a mobile. We see that, not we exactly, the young generation, we are always advising them not to share unnecessary data with many people. Okay, so now, what I'm trying to say is, now data has become mega data. It has become metadata. People don't call it as data alone. It is metadata. Metadata means data about data. Data about data. See, the example which I told you is now data about data. The date was not matching with the picture. I did not go search in the Google photo, but still the words which was captured by the sensors in my mobile, it has searched in the smart device and it has given me the photos which was taken in the board of studies by last year. I don't know how it happened, but that photo was taken in a geotag, maybe because of that. I don't know. I'm really surprised. So now the processing of the data has become a very toughest task, but still we want to process the data in a quick manner. We wanted the process, access the data quickly. We want to make the data availability very easily. And we want to connect the data into many geographical regions. We want to categorize the data and we want to give the data in a wider range or prepare data in a wider range. So all as our need only has become the need of this. See, I am only telling I want the data quick. So my device is getting smarter. I am only telling like this data, I want it in different form. So my Excel, MS Excel has now become as an advanced Excel, which is now embedded into Excel into AI, into artificial intelligence. So my demand has become the updation of the digital era. We are living in the digital era. Whether I like it or I don't like it, somehow we have to use all these tools and we will have to run the show of our teaching career successfully. Because if I don't run fast, no, my colleague is ready to run and to overtake me. Because my colleague knows all the technology now. My colleague is not putting only data in the paper. My colleague is not only writing only text. My colleague is not making, my colleague is now well familiar with all the digital tools available, which makes it simple, which makes life simple. So in that case, we are going to see few tools and we are going to see about the online courses also in detail. I would like to show a demo on some tools. Okay. Let me just first go on. I think hope my PPT is now visible. I am in the slide, AI tools and application.
Yes, madam, it is visible.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So before going to this AI tools and application, I hope that computer professors must be available in this forum. Am I right? For majority we have computers or minority we have computers. Shall I take it as minority? Yeah. Shall I? Or majority computer people are there? Can I get a reply? Acha, okay. Because if it is majority, like I can go with the advanced level. Otherwise, let me go with the basic level. That is what I just wanted to find out. Acha, let me take, we have only minority. See, though I'm a computer person, I don't say that I'm well versed with all digital technology. I am not at all. So, but this education technology, into this blended into this computers, it has already started in the 17th century. We are talking now about IoT. IoT was started in the year 1980. Actually, it has come to us only now. So this AI tools and application, let me come at the end. Before that, how many of you have worked with this chat GPT? Acha. Not at. Okay. We'll go with basics. Yeah. So not at. No. That's right. Okay. So chat GPT. If required to tell about ChatGPT, then I have to tell about the AI actually. It was, I will just tell the ladder of this information processing. It was the man who was doing the calculation, who was processing the data. Excuse me. Hello. சொல்லுங்க சார். போட்டாச்சுங்க. இல்லைங்க 13ஆம் தேதி ட்ரைனிங் கிளாஸ்ல. Sorry, we have been given this election duty, so I had a call from the election office. Sorry. And this earlier we were doing only manual processing with the data or information. Then we had some machine to do this processing, some calculator, then some tablets, some computers have come, then laptops have come. All these we call it as machine processing. Then this machine processing has come into automated processing. For example, there are some devices, even home appliances, when we escalators are there, automated or not escalator. Let me say escalator will not come into automated. When I make a call to college to the reception, it says me if you would like to connect to chemistry department, you dial with this number. So that was an automated. Then after automated, now everything has come with artificial intelligence embedded. Artificial intelligence is something where the machine think intelligently of its own, like a human being. Making a machine think intelligent like a human being is called as artificial intelligence. Let me come back to this escalator. The escalator in a mall or anywhere, on an airport or wherever it is. It has lot of sensors. When no human is near, no object is near to that escalator, it stops. It doesn't work. When some object is near to it, it starts working. It imagines that somebody is using the escalator. So that has become automated now. That has become automated and it is embedded. It's not automated, it has become AI embedded. The same we use a washing machine. The same we use a refrigerator. And all these devices are connected into internet, which we call it as IoT. Imagine that I am returning home by 3 o'clock from my college and I want my home to be or my room to be cooled down because of this hot summer. So I use my controlling device through my mobile and I switch on the air conditioner of my room. So once I enter my home, as though my elders are there at home or somebody is there at home, a service has been done with the help of the IoT. So this is now AI embedded. What happens now? Maybe half an hour, maybe I got jam-packed with the traffic. So what happens? The air conditioner which I have which I have controlled with my mobile, after half an hour, the sensors sense that nobody has entered and the cooling factor is high, which is not required. So automatically what this AI does, AI technology, it thinks that, okay, nobody has come, let me switch it off. And if somebody comes, I can again put it on. So this has become AI embedded now. Anything, a geyser, a water geyser, or even the watering in my lawn, even a coffee maker. So everything has started thinking, even my wristwatch, my smartwatch. It senses. It says that your heart rate is this, and you will have to either increase it or decrease it. Not decrease either. Sometimes it happens that way. So all this is happening with the help of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence makes anything to think of its own with the help of the technology internet. It requires internet. And there are some devices which have already trained which works without the help of any human being, but does the same work of a human being. So in that case, ChatGPT is one such tool where, as a teacher, we get lot of support from ChatGPT. So let me go to that ChatGPT. Let me go to that screen. For the okay, those who don't have an account, your login account, you will have to first give your sign up. Since I have a login account, I am giving login. I think my screen has changed now. ChatGPT. Has my screen changed now? I'm sharing this ChatGPT screen. Okay. I got the reply, yes. Okay, yeah. So this ChatGPT is to tell about this ChatGPT. Let me first say, see this tells us, it gives information to us, all variety of information we are getting. So if I want to know about ChatGPT, I just type ChatGPT. I think you're getting the reply. I mean, you're just watching it. Okay. So I think this is now, I'm just asking about ChatGPT I'm asking. So it is telling, I'm ChatGPT, a language model developed by OpenAI based on the generative pre-trained transformer architecture. It has got, that is technically. The primary function of my ChatGPT is to interact with the human. When I receive an input, I give output. So how do I give output? I've been trained. I've been trained with a lot of data, and whenever I come across the keywords, I'm just giving the output. For example, suppose if I ask, and limitation, it has got the capabilities. My mind skill include answering questions, providing explanation, discussing a wide range of topics from science to art, and much more. I can also assist with the task like composing mails, summarizing long document, or generating creative content like poetry and stories. Creative content like poetry and stories. Now, can we just, and that is the capabilities. limitations, it doesn't answer for a personal question. And sometimes it accepts that I generate incorrect or outdated information because the source of it becomes difficult. Interaction is, it interacts, it remembers the question what we've given, that we give it in the, we get it in the left side over here. And this is about ChatGPT. Now suppose since it says that creative content like poetry and stories. Can we ask a poetry about ChatGPT, not ChatGPT. Modern mathematics. And it is unimagination. I have never thought of writing a poetry using the mathematical terminologies. See, it is giving a poetry with the terms, numbers, fractals, calculus. Calculus in timeless way tracks the motion, shape, decay, derivatives, integrals, align, mapping. See, it is giving the concept of algebra in form of a poetry. Algebra with letters bold solves the mysterious untold. Equations come to life at night in abstract words out of sight. See, this is very poetic. This is very. So it is giving, so you just think like writing a poetry. Suppose if we start writing a poetry about algebra, I don't think that we will get it. Suppose a poet or a summary, a story. If I say Shakespeare story. I'm getting a story. Getting the story of Shakespeare. See how much data within how many few seconds I'm getting. Suppose I have to submit a paragraph about some co-curricular activity about NSS or NCC, or about we have a women empowerment cell. Suppose our authorities are asking, just tell something about women empowerment cell. Awareness and education, skill development, support and counseling, networking, promoting gender equality, addressing sexual harassment. See, I have just typed only 3 words. How much content it is giving? The same we get it in Google also. Of course, we get it in Google also. But Google, you get variety there where you have to go, pick, read it, and then finalize it. So that becomes a little confusion for us. We will not be in a position to decide whether to take this content or that content, whether I can give this to my student or not. So all this. So but this ChatGPT has got little limitations where we cannot go for diagrams. For that, we have a different another tool. But once we go for the paid version of this ChatGPT, we can very well go with the getting of images also. Suppose if I ask Rose image. It says that I cannot create images. I cannot create images. So these are some like I think I'm also using it. Some materials or some text which some topic which are relevant to my subject. If I don't get it in a crisp way, or if I don't get it in a way how my student actually want it, in those cases, what I do is I just go for ChatGPT. I say, I just collect it. Suppose if this is my 10-mark question uh, in my foundation subject, write about women empowerment self. So what I do is I just go to ChatGPT, I get the answer, and I directly give it to my student. So that saves my time, and this is in an organized way. Organized way. Suppose I don't want, suppose this is for my student, I don't want to have the same content or the same words and text. Once again, I can ask them. So it gives regenerate is one option. Regenerate is one option. So it gives me the response. It is asking a feedback from me. I'm just telling it was better, not better. Now I'm writing a thesis, a PhD thesis, where I wanted to take some content from my journal, but I don't want to use the same words. I want to rephrase it. We have one more online platform where we can rephrase the content. We can rephrase the content. That I will show it next, how to do it. Checking for the grammar, rephrasing it, all this. So this ChatGPT helps me in many ways. What is happening here is like, show me a code snippet. So it is showing me a code in HTML in computers. This HTML code is it is an hypertext markup language, which is used for writing or designing the website or web page. It is giving me a coding in JavaScript. I am also allowed here to do the correction also. See, it is given examples using HTML, CSS, JavaScript. And these examples, I can also run it. I can also run it and I can see it. I can copy the code. It tells me whether the code has got some error or it will give me some answer. Give me some answer. So these are really, suppose if I want to write a code for giving a background color of this web page, of this page with a different color, this code really helps me when within few seconds I get the coding and I'm just showing it to my student. And this is set reality. Chart a path for my growth. See, here it is. There are many questions. And suppose what does a typical day in your life look like? If I say, wonderful. And I think I have to give one. How would you describe the current health and fitness routine, if any? Good. anything. I just get questions related to that. So the same way we can tell the student to give a particular topic and to get more and more information about it. So ChatGPT connects with the text and it networks into it. Okay. And I think this was, suppose, yeah, make a sandwich and write a mail. If I don't know to write a mail, I can just get the tip and I can write a mail. So suppose I'm planning a trip for a 3-day trip. What should I do? It is giving me a template. So everything, whatever we discuss with a friend, with a teacher, with a family, with our superior, before discussing with them, we can get a prior knowledge and we can go to. So everything this ChatGPT is giving. And this is of Microsoft actually. ChatGPT, 1 minute. So here when I say upgrade to plus, then it includes my graphics also. Okay, I can have some images and I can have wonders into that. Okay. Like ChatGPT, there is one more app which is called as Gemini. That is also AI embedded. Let me show you. Oh, I think my screen has changed. I think I have come out from ChatGPT. Now I'm in Gemini. Is it okay? Gemini. My screen has changed now. Gemini. This is an advanced version of BARD. B-A-R-D. B-A-R-D. So this BARD only actually it has come early. Now this BARD, the advanced version of BARD has come into Gemini. Gemini is similar to ChatGPT, but this has got some advantage. You know what happens? When I give me a, yeah, I'll show you. I will show you. In a ChatGPT, sorry, I forgot to tell you one thing. Let me come to ChatGPT first. Then I will show you the comparison. Can anyone tell me, can we ask some 3 MCQ on a particular topic? Can anyone type the topic so that we can ask ChatGPT to give us 3 MCQ with answers? Any topic. I am preparing 3 MCQ with a particular topic. Can anyone suggest a topic so that we can ask ChatGPT?
We can take IKS.
We can take?
IKS, Indian Knowledge System.
Yeah, we can go for it. Yes, ma'am. So I'm asking MCQ. I'll ask 5 MCQ. MCQ on with answers. Let's just see the fraction of second it has taken. That is what is always surprising for me. Is the ChatGPT screen now visible? I mean, is it on the screen? ChatGPT. 5, I've asked 5 MCQ on IKS with answers. I think not even some 2 seconds or 3 seconds. Only the displaying seconds were there. So what does IKS stand for? The answer is given. Which of the following is not a component of IKS? So the same, either I give this is to copy, it is copied. I give regenerate. See, I'm not getting the same question now. The same topic I have given regenerate. So this is what is happening. You know, one we can give it a descriptive. There you will find a difference. Now, the same, or somebody has given a, I wanted MCQ on IKS. Yeah, that we have done now. Another one is NEP, Dietary Habits of Indian. Yeah, this is nice. Yeah. We will give 10 marks question on dietary habits of Indian women. I will ask 3 10-mark question. 3 I will put it in word first. See, all these we should be careful. 3 10-mark question on dietary habits of Indian women. Essay type question. It is given with answer also. But in ChatGPT, when we ask for a descriptive question, always the same terminologies will be repeating. You will experience it once when you start using it. So here the questions will be all lengthy questions. Describe the traditional dietary habits of Indian women and their cultural significance. Discuss how these patterns have evolved over time and factors influencing these changes. So it is given the question and it is given the answer. 3 questions I have asked. First question, second question, and third question. See the question. It looks like answer. 1 mark answer, right? So anyhow, we will shortcut it, whatever it is. So this is how ChatGPT is giving, right? The same I am taking it for Gemini. Let me copy this. 3 10-mark question on dietary habits on Indian women. So now I'm going to my Gemini. Hope we have jumped to Gemini now. Is the screen Gemini coming now? Check. Oh, I've given it as internet knowledge system. Did I give internet knowledge system? Information knowledge system. Indian knowledge system. Oh, it has come information knowledge system. Achha. Yeah. I have given as IKS, so it is taken for its convenience as information knowledge system. Yes, we will try this also, sir. That's nice, sir. I have not even noticed that. That's right. Thank you. Now the same. Is my Gemini screen now visible? Somebody can answer. Gemini? Okay.
Yes, madam, it's visible.
Okay, thank you. See, in Gemini, what happens now? It doesn't give direct 10-mark question. It will split the 10 mark into 5 mark, 3 mark, 2 mark. That way it gives the question and answer. That is one specialty in Gemini. Okay. And we can share and export. We can modify the response. And we can, in this Google, I haven't used actually what it is doing. It is telling go check in Google also. So that those some options are there. Because not to have repetition, all these options are available. Now, as sir was telling, we will go for Indian knowledge system. Yes, we'll have to give it in full form, sir. 5 MCQ with answers. My Gemini is working now. My God, we got it. Is it right, sir? I think you must have had some class on this IKS, more classes, no? That's why I think everyone, yeah, perfect. Sir, thank you. So maybe IKS, it has taken the other form. Internet, so I should be clear with Gemini and ChatGPT. Otherwise, this fellow will confuse me. That's right. Okay, what is the central text of Ayurveda, the traditional Indian medical system? Bhagavad Gita and Samhita, Yogas and Manusmriti. The answer is the answer right, sir? What it is showing? Must be right. Must be right. Okay, fine. So this Gemini allows many other things also. Many other things like, let me go to the home screen. And this also, suppose if you get bored with Gemini, with ChatGPT, no, you go with Gemini. You go with Gemini, that gives you some um, different type of questions, Okay. So all these I have tried with. I am telling you secret. Little of my model examination questions or my internal question for which I teach, I take the help of ChatGPT or Gemini. But I don't keep the content as it is, how I get it from ChatGPT or Gemini. I rephrase it. For rephrasing, there is one simple. So this is about Gemini. Maybe you can go, you can explore once. You see here, it will ask for. You can also delete your prompts, which deletes any image you upload in those prompts in here. Okay. I can upload an image, it is telling. So if I give an image, what will it do? Suppose if I give this. I have uploaded an image. Now, what will it do? Enter prompt here. I can't help with the image of people. Maybe I can give some images, a picture. I mean, a natural picture or some animals. Something if I give, I think it will tell me something about the picture. I'm sure about it. So in that case, I can give some images. I think in the system now, I don't have any image that way. Okay, so you can try with this. So this is about Gemini. Yeah, let me go to the other one. Next one is. Okay, now I'm into Quillbot. So I don't want the text which I took from Gemini or my ChatGPT. I want to rephrase it. So I'm just giving the text over here and just give paraphrase. We can add with thesaurus also, whatever words we want. See the second paragraph or even the first paragraph. Afternoon, return from the tour and take some time to relax. So that is rephrased as get back from the excursion and unwind for a while. You can explore more of ROMs or opt for a leisurely activity like visiting a museum or taking a scenic Zord cruise. It is telling relaxing by going on a gorgeous cruise or museum visit. How simple it is making. Huh? So this I can rephrase. Always it is better, even if we take a question or we give a notes to a student, it's better we rephrase it and we give it. This is one particular. Let me give the links of all this 1 minute because later on I may forget it. Sorry. So this is for Quillbot. This is my chat GPT. And this is my Gemini. Okay, fine. So this paraphrase can be used for other purposes like grammar checking, see, grammar checker, plagiarism checker, Quillbot flow, how do you want the data to be organized, summarizer, and citation also you can do it. This is a very important thing and it is most required for many of us who are doing the PhDs. So citation generator is, you will have to give the text and you will have to say it for which particular journal or book or what are the type, you will have to web page. You have to paste the URL. So once you go to the, once you give a content, let me 1 minute, let me come. Let me take a content. Giving the text here. Oh, it is asking only for URL. Let me give the URL of I don't think it will work. No. It will give for a journal. For example, if I give IJCA.org, that's a journal. ORG, I'm given wrong. ORG. More results, you can add a source manually. Okay, if I give cite manually, so I can cite manually. I can give the title, I can give the description over here. I can give the contributor details, all that, and I can give the citation. You please try with this. This I haven't tried. Okay. So Quillbot, all this you have paraphraser, grammar checker, plagiarism checker, Quillbot flow, summarizer, citation generator, and translator is also there. And again, this is also AI embedded, and this also has got a premium version where you will have to, where you will have the full version of it without any limitation, Okay. Now let me go to the next one. Yeah, next one. I think I have not touched the PowerPoint at all, because sir told me we will go with many of the tools. The next one is very important, very interesting, which will be very helpful for us. That is creating forms online, free, any type of form. We may conduct an event. Our management or our HOD may ask us to conduct an event. Now we have to conduct an event. We wanted to conduct it. We would like to circulate the invitation. We would like to ask the participant, as you got it in for this program, NEP. You might have got a link where you had a form, and you will have to fill up the form, and the form has to be submitted, and after that scrutiny, whatever it is. But whatever it is, you have a template. So creating a form earlier, no, we were doing, even now we are doing it with the Google Forms are there. Google Forms are there. But this jot form, let me share the link of this also. It's only jot form. Okay. So here we have a lot of templates. I think the screen has changed now. Now I'm into jot form. That is a web app. That's a web app. I've never used these apps into mobile. Okay, ChatGPT, you can use it in mobile, right? That's right. But see, this jot form, I have created many forms into it. Where you get simple forms and you have lot of templates. See, when you go to the options, templates, form template, you wanted a form in a card size, store builder. So all our Flipkart, our Myntra, this, that and all, they have this store builder templates, approval templates, sign templates. All these many templates are available ready-made. Let me go for a simple one. Let me go for the form template. See here, in that I have different, and I want to book for a hotel. So this is my form. For education, we'll go. Medical history form, doctor appointment form, class registration. See, this is my form for registering for a class. Okay, so this is my registration form here. I have a form preview now. Student name, first name, middle name, last name, gender, student mail ID, student ID, list of classes. Suppose I fill something. I will go for English. Maths. I'm giving submit. Your submission has been received. Okay. So another one. So these are templates which are available. It's very easy. I can go and see my registration, whether it was over or not. Okay. So this actually, it is not available in Google. That is what I'm telling. Google form doesn't give us so many templates. Okay. Conference registration. And this is also really helpful one. Just use the form. Okay. If we want to change the field names, we can change it. Otherwise, not required. We can just leave it. I think some problem with my network. I will stop my video. Okay, conference registration. So at least you get an idea, no, how to create a form. Huh? So this is one thing which you use it, you will really like it. Okay, this is about jot form. I would like to go to my PPT and come back because I don't know where I am. So Quillbot is over, Gemini is over, ChatGPT is over, jot form is over. Let me go to my PowerPoint. Yeah, I'll go to my slide. Am I audible? Is there any disturbance in my audio? If at all, please let me know. Oh my God. Okay, thank you. Okay, now let me go to my slideshow. Okay, this is one thing. So where do I get all this? How did I find all this? AI tools. There's one website, which I'm again copying it and I'm just sharing with you. I will go to the categories. It is very surprised. Every day, many, so many tools are coming. AI tools. All embedded, you know. Nowadays, nobody works with. Is my slide? 1 minute. Achha, I think there was some little disturbance, some stuck up. I'm having some problem. Let me sort it out. Give me a few seconds. My slide is giving some problem. Let me go to the slide and once again give share. Okay, now it's okay. See, this is one website. Just click this web page. You will see wonders over there. Every day it is giving new app where we are not able to even remember. Some problem with my PPT only. Other things are working on fine. Yeah. I will share you with the new one now. Not this one. Oh, quiz generator has come. Sorry. I've given you some other link and I'm just opening this. Yeah, this is one AI quiz generator. This you can play with this. You have a lot of options over here. The quiz is generator with the help of AI. So I think this screen is only now sharing. So I've given a text over here, and this text, from this text, I may ask an MCQ, I may ask a true or false, I may ask an open question. Okay. And this MCQ, I can give options 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, suppose if I say generate questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions with 5 options. 5 questions with 5 options. This is an quiz generator tool, which is embedded with AI. Which is embedded with AI. So that is the link which I have shared with you. अभी तो मुझे बताओ ये स्क्रीन शेयरिंग तो क्लियर है? मुझे तो थोड़ा इधर इंटरनेट कनेक्टिविटी का सिग्नल समटाइम्स मुझे तो ऐसा वीक बताता है. इज इट ओके? इज इट क्लियर? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So this quiz generator, please use it. Don't strain yourself going into the books, 200 pages, 300 pages book, and trying to take some MCQ, writing it down, then typing it. Please don't do all those stuff. I think traumas are not required now, because we have everything now automated and AI generated. No? Then why should we risk our own self? Even a student is very much smart. He wanted only the COVID life. He wanted everything online. He wanted to submit the assignment. He wanted to write his exam online. Even if we monitor also, he is ready to write the exam. He don't want a book. He don't want to write. He don't want to come to college. He want to sit at home. He want to sit in somewhere, and he wanted to do everything, get an online degree. And that is also, government is also, is promoting for blended degrees, not only one particular degree, you can do more number of degrees. So that blended degree is come and make yourself, let's make our own self little comfortable, right? Okay. So that way. So the same content I can ask for a true or false. Basic generate. I am getting. Ukraine is the largest European country. True or false? The answer is false. It has a population of around 41. Okay. See, life is so simple, no? Let's make use of it. Okay. So this is one thing. AI quiz generator. Please make a use of it. Okay. Now coming to my PPT again, I wanted to show you. From where do I get all these AI tools and applications? From where do I get? So every day Nasira is not telling, every day our friends are not telling. We have one website that is called as favIRD.com. It provides the latest every day, every minute upcoming AI tools and its application. It gives. We'll just go see how many tools are there. Let's copy this first. Control C. Sorry. Let me give a text for you first. Okay. We will go to this. Okay. So this is my now AI tools. This FABIRD. I think many of the computer people also, they may not aware because they just go for Google and they particularly ask and they just get the tools. Okay. So in that way, this website, FABIRD.com, it gives us all AI tools and applications which are really good, Just see the categories here. I hope this screen is now coming for you. 3D, actionable insights, advertising, aggregators, and even you go for a sports. See chatbot, how many chatbots are there? We can take one and we can use it for our app or any program we do, we can use it. CRM, data visualization, data security, decision making, deep learning, demo, e-commerce, for education, email, whatnot. And to our surprise, we have many sports. See, prediction is there. Photo. We used to do only with Photoshop or we'll go for a flash. It's not less. See, programming, how many tools we have? R&D we have. So these are all AI embedded tools. Even for fun also we have some tools. See here it is showing. See, this is one particular tool. AI vector illustration engine, open router, simple analytics, unreal speech, that is text to speech. When you give a text, it gives me a speech on it. Okay. And this is 90% cheaper than 11 labs and others. Okay, some magic patterns. All these are embedded with AI and you get it for all subjects. And even generic tools are also available here. Okay. So this is one website where you can enter and you can choose your own choice. Okay, FABIRD. I don't know how they find the name, but somehow it is not getting always memorized for me. I have to think, I have to spell it FABIRD. That way, I have to spell it, then only I'm just getting it. Okay. Let me go to my Ajay sir is having tea now. Sir, it's tea time now. Sir, enjoy the tea, sir. It is now real tea time. Please enjoy the tea. Okay. Next, let me go for, I think Quillbot I have shown. Ajay sir, don't stop, right? Okay. That's very important for us having tea in the right time. Okay. Next is, sir, so don't take it as a mistake, sir. I really mean what I said. I also stick on to time. The next moment after 5:30, I'll have tea now. Right? So enjoy the tea and have it for all of us. And next is Quillbot, I think I've shown. Okay. And for PowerPoint. for making a PowerPoint, because now we are doing our classes with multimedia based. So I have to prepare a video, I have to prepare an audio, and I have to prepare a PPT. And once I prepare my PPT, no, I can show it in my smart classroom. With the laptop, I connect with my LCD and I show it. So for that, one more, see, there are a lot of tools, but I am just telling the tools which I have used and I have experienced that is user friendly for me. Those kind of tools only I'm just introducing to you. There are a lot of other tools also. If at all you are using other tools, please continue with that and you just have an essence of that also. Okay. And this particular making PowerPoint, this is again EA embedded. Why I'm insisting again on EA embedded is because this gives us, it beautifies the work what we do. It gives us a quality work and it gives us an accurate output. Accurate is there, organized is there. So all these are possible with the EI. That is why I'm just insisting again and again with EI. Let me go to that now. Maria Madam, you have also come to the mood of having tea. Okay. Now it's nice having videos, no? Otherwise, somehow even I get bored. I don't know. It is good. Few of you are with the video. Nice seeing new faces. Happy to see you all. Okay. So this is one now. Again, it's an AI embedded app where we can create PPTs very easily, very easily. So please, one of you can suggest a topic where we'll create a PowerPoint on it. Please suggest a topic where we can create a PowerPoint. I'm keeping the chat box open for a topic to create a PowerPoint. AI in healthcare. Oh my God, ma'am. Super. AI in healthcare. So I'm giving that text over here. AI in healthcare. Presentation. Giving continue. It is asking money from me. I don't want to upgrade. Just give me only 7 slides. That's enough. Oh, it is telling you don't have enough credits to generate this text. What should I do now? Already what I have generated, shall I show? Or I'll go for another option here. You are all out of credits. Upgrade to Pro for unlimited credits. I cannot do it now. No. So what I've done early, let me show. And these people, they have a very reason, no? Last time we did with some, yeah, about psychology or about Nasira. See, when I gave my website, I mean my Google Scholar page, it has created a PPT of its own. Research interest, gene regulation, epigenetics, cell biology, teaching and supervision. It has made a top title of its own. Professional membership and honors, contact information. See, it is given in one module. So it is given. It is given only one data I've given. Dr. G.M. Nasira, Google Scholar. It has made headings of its own. And it has given me a PPT. See, these are the slides. 8 slides it is given. Okay. 8 slides it is given. So this is again, see, and I have created a lot of PPTs. So it is telling me get out, you don't have credits. But you can try out for this one. Okay. So this one for creating PPTs. Okay. And Sky Hub, I think how many of you have used it? Sky Hub. Anyone have used it? Madam, AI and healthcare, you can create a law, you can sign up and you can give the title, give the topic so that you will get a PPT. No worries. For me, my credits are over. That is why it is telling you I cannot do it. Ma'am, you can try of your own. Okay. Okay. And next, let me go to SCI Hub. Money. Everybody must have used it. I'm very sure. Because that is very required for us, no? SCI Hub. For all the journals, I don't get the full paper because it will ask me, oh, Shreya ma'am, we'll see it now. Because it will ask me for full article, you will have to pay for me. Then only I will give you the full article. So this is one website where if I give only the DOI number, I get the full paper of it. I will show you one example. Madam, this is my Google Scholar page. Okay. Here, I think my citations are not 1000 even. It's only 961. And these are my, hope everybody have this scholar page. If at all, please do get a scholar page. This only speaks about our research publication. See, from 2014, even prior to that, from 2010, I think, 2010, my research work has started because I completed my PhD in 2007, doctorate in computer science, whereas my PhD work was artificial intelligence, including artificial neural networks. When I used to go to some invited talk when I speak about neural network, artificial intelligence or neural network, people used to not laugh at me. People will always have it. I mean, the participants will always have a doubt. How is it possible a machine can think like a human? So I have to put a lot of effort to convince. It will all that. But now you just see artificial intelligence has become in everything. So this is madam. Sorry.
AI tool आहे.
AI tool.
अहो आमचं
ये तो गूगल स्कॉलर पेज है।
एजुकेशन पॉलिसी एक
मैडम फिर भी बताओ मुझे तो आई डिड नॉट अंडरस्टैंड। Okay, so this is my Google page, Google Scholar page. I just opened this because I wanted to find a DOI number, and I wanted to show that how do we get it from the SEI. Yeah. See, signs up. Once I gave the DOI, I have got the full paper. This is one way, because most of us, we require some papers which will be in IEEE or InterScience, even my InterScience paper and all, no. Only if it is paid, I can get the full paper. So this is one website where we can use it for research purpose. And SEA Hub I have told. And there are many more. Okay, I think MOOCs was already given a focus. Am I right? MOOCs?
Yes,
Online
madam.
course? Yes. Okay. So I think these are the few tools which was used, I have shown. Let me come back to my PPT. Let me finish it off, 5 minutes. Okay. And this is yeah. 1 laptop per child. That was the initiative. And this initiative was because every child have to should not miss any of the content. So what happened? All the physical content is being now made into digital content. The purpose is so that it reaches everybody. It is easy accessible. It reaches everybody, and it is worldwide. And we don't have a time to stick on to that. No, we can read it whenever we require it. Huh? So that is about one point about AI. I mean ICT. And AI, I think already have some, but still when we use all this, there are some ethical issues also. As I told you, this credit I don't get. So that is again an ethical issue, but still I use it. But still all AI applications are open sources. As far as open sources are concerned, like we don't have any ethical issues. But when we have a paid version and all, like when we are trying to use it of free, then some issues are coming. Ethical issues are always there with that. So these are blended classrooms, a library, how a student is using the books, material physically, and this is how it is used in a laptop, how it is used in so these are the various technologies: YouTube, Wikipedia, Google, IoT, all this our student we have also started using. Okay, so the environment is now teacher directed learning and learner directed learning, which is called as LDL also. NPTL, this is one screenshot of NPTL. And this English, communicative English, all the spoken tutorials are done in these labs. And some virtual labs have also been created. All these kind of learnings are called as blended learning or flipped learning. And this LMS has become a very emerging trend as far as the state and the central government is insisting on learning management platforms where the student should be allowed to learn in a digital format also, because I cannot come for a textbook referring to Hyderabad or to Vizag or wherever it is. So it is available. Okay. And these are the government schemes which we have MOOC. Swayam, we have lot of materials, and see to that as a faculty, we prepare at least minimum 3 e-content and we contribute it to the student community. Because now we are seeing all the SWAYAM courses, everything, it is being prepared by the IIMs and the IITs. Even they insist us also to prepare it, but still we have some hesitation. Let's not whatever content, see, because the basic contents are very much required for the student. So that we can make e-content and we can publish it, because now we have come up to mobile learning. So with this view, I would like to finish off my presentation. If you would like to interact with me, please interact with me. Otherwise, let me wind up the session.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for such a wonderful and insightful session.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Participants, the forum is open for discussion. If you have any queries or the questions, you can directly ask to Dr. Nasira, ma'am. Is anyone? Please.
I think they interacted through the text box, but I just request everyone to have a practice on it. As we are all busy, we may forget, we may not use it, we may go to the old pattern. Why should we? Because the technology is very much supportive for us. Let's use the technology, save our time, get less stress, quick work, quality work. All this is possible only when we use all the technology gadgets or the platforms.
Yes, anyone has any question or the queries?
Okay, sir. I think they have all the web link I've given. Let me hope that they will practice. At least few words would have gone into their mind. Please go ahead with that. All the very best.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
So,
yeah, please, sir.
yes, ma'am. If you could permit, shall we conclude, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
So, on behalf of the Malvi Mission Teacher Training Centers and Gage Baba Amravati University, I extend my sincere gratitude to Dr. Nasira, ma'am, for such a wonderful and insightful session on the information and communication technology. And that the tool ma'am has provided, ma'am, really we will inculcate in our daily teaching learning as well as in the research.
Okay, sir.
And nowadays the ICT, not only the ICT, there are a number of tools that are available in the public domain, and that is, they are free of cost, or the open source softwares like as AI. There are a number of AI tools, and every day one tool will be coming with the new features. So I will request each and everyone, please inculcate these tools in our daily teaching learning, so that the achievement of the NEP towards the integration of technology in our curricula as well as in our HEIs will fulfill their norms. So on behalf of Malvi Mission Teacher Training Center, I once again extend my sincere thanks to Dr. Nasira ma'am, and with the kind consent of Nasira ma'am, I would like to declare that this session will be over here.
Yeah.
And thank you everyone. Participants are requested to please stay back here for 5 minutes only.
So thank you so much. All the best to all the participants. Be happy. Enjoy life. Okay. Let's all be in updating mode. Otherwise, we will go outdated. I'm sorry to say, we have to update. Otherwise, we will go outdated. Thank you so much, sir. I am leaving the session now.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Yes, participants. Now, Professor Atik sir will with his us, the director of MMTTC and the MMTTC of this center, and sir will interact with each and everyone. So now I request Professor Muhammad Atik sir to please guide us. Sir, please.
Thank you, Ankit. And very, I should say, must be exhausted, all of you, right? Because this is the fourth session, probably, as far as today is concerned, right? So just I wanted to interact on two different aspects. The first one is with regard to your examination. That is, as we have informed earlier also,